Try another one. Okay, question. What does it mean for me to work at camp? It means that I am practically living out what God wants me to do in my life. It's what I'm passionate about, and it's what I feel called to do.
Taking this part of the year, the summertime where I had the most free time, and dedicating it to one thing.
I think it means to put yourself aside and serve.
A blessing to pour into the kids who are here.
To hopefully help others with their faith.
You can feel yourself being formed by it in the process.
During staff training, you make it really clear, like, why are we here? What is the purpose of doing this?
The word I would use to describe camp is practice.
Transformative.
Home.
Fellowship.
Union.
Fulfilling.
Loving.
Legendary.
Inspiring.
Awesome. Come on. I
think healing.
I would say an adventure.
I was gonna say copacetic.
Because I've never in a million years would I would have ever thought that I would do something like this.
I grew in enjoying the hard things.
To be flexible and ready to do just whatever I need to do to just be fully present.
Forced me to rely on God in a way that I hadn't before.
Skills. I think the biggest one, leadership.
Cardio.
Patient and being able to do with kids.
The ability to do a lot of things while tired.
Oh yeah, 100%.
My work ethic is so much better because of camp, and you're encouraged to work and you're encouraged to do good.
It definitely instills a sense of being a hard worker.
It also helps you get to know different types of people. You're still meeting all these different personalities, different hobbies, different interests, and they're all mixing in like one of the most intense ways possible.
I need these brothers and sisters around me, encouraging me here at camp and outside of camp.
Consistently being around a spiritual community like one at camp, there's always someone there to uplift you or encourage you and to just draw you closer to God.
It gives you a prayer life. You get resources here to help continue outside of camp, continues your walk with Christ.
It created a lot of deep relationships that I wasn't really expecting.
I talked to probably 95% of the people that I worked with this summer.
It allows you an outlet to practice your faith.
You get to serve the God of the universe, and if you give everything you have to Him, He will provide for you the next day.
There's not an aspect of it that isn't worth it in the end.
Someone that's intimidated, especially new Christians, they might be turned away from the idea of working at camp. When in reality, like, someone like that might be perfect for reaching out to these kids that are brand new in their faith.
When you put yourself aside to work in an environment like this, you feel like it's just going to be giving, giving, giving. But in that fact of giving, you receive so much joy and contentment and peace.
You get to be a part in a kid's spiritual growth.
You get to teach things to them for the first time.
And even when people weren't like necessarily as close, they did a good job of encouraging each other.
I remember walking by one of my friends and they were like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I was like, actually, it's really bad. And instead of just, giving the regular answer, or my friend just stopped in the middle of them and was like, "Okay, let's talk to God about that. Like, this is how I'm feeling, let's take it to God."
The bad things too are redeemed through the support that you're given by the people around you.
There's no way we could get through a summer without relying on the Lord's strength.
I've developed into the person that God's wanted me to be.
The kids you're with really grow, commit themselves to something greater than themselves. You'll notice a difference in how they worship.
It's the hardest job you love the most.
I think that the idea of working a whole summer is daunting. God is going to provide what you need for the day that you need it. That time of working for that long, it'll go by so quick, and you'll wish that you could have done it in a little bit longer.